Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss some important problems based on machine repairman model, or we can say that finite source of arrivals queuing model or finite calling population queuing models. The candle notation for this model is MMS MGD. In this model, we had assumed that there are multiple servers, and due to the finite source of arrivals, that is finite number of customers, we would have limited waiting area for the customers. Okay, that is the queue is finite. Friends, I had already uploaded all the video lectures related to queuing theory. I had provided link in the description. You can watch from there. And if you have any doubt related to this model, you can ask me. I had provided my WhatsApp number in the description. Now, before discussing the problem, we would discuss some important methods which we are going to use while solving the problem. Now, the first one is the probability that there are n customers in the system. Okay, so Pn, which is equal to m factorial upon n factorial upon m minus n factorial into lambda upon mu raised to power n into P0. This is the case when n, that is number of customers in the system, would be less than number of servers. Okay, so in this case here capital M, which is the maximum number of customer allowed, so m factorial upon n factorial into m minus n factorial into lambda upon mu raised to power n into P0. Now the second case is when the number of customers are greater than number of servers, are equal to number of servers. In this case, probability of n customers in the system will be m factorial upon m minus n factorial s factorial into s raised to power n minus s, where s is the number of servers, lambda upon mu raised to power n into P0. After that, the probability that the system is idle, that there is no customer in the system. Okay, so P0, simply I will tell you, just take the submission and first term, okay, neglecting P0, 0 to s minus 1 because n is strictly less than s. After that, take submission over this term, okay, and take submission from s to m, okay, s to m, and neglecting P0. Okay, after that taking the whole inverse and you will get P0. Okay, this is the simple trick to remember P0 method. Now, the expected number of customer in the queue, LQ, which is equal to s plus 1 into m into n minus s into Pn, where m is the maximum customers, n is the number of customer in the system, and s is the number of servers. Okay, this is also equal to this one. After that, expected number of customers in the system. Expected number of customer in the system is equal to LQ plus effective arrival rate upon mu. Effective arrival rate is also equal to n goes to 0 to m, lambda into m minus n into Pn. Okay, or you can just use the method ls, n is equal to 0 to s minus 1 npn plus n goes to s to capital M and Pn. Okay, then you will find the number of customers in the system. After that, the expected waiting time of a customer in the queue, WQ, LQ upon effective arrival rate, where LQ is the number of customer in the queue, okay, divided by effective arrival rate. The expected waiting time of a customer in the system, that is WS, which is equal to WQ plus 1 upon mu, or LS upon effective arrival rate. You know that effective arrival rate we use when the number of customer in the system are finite. Now, let us discuss the problem. Here, there are 5 machines. Okay, it means that capital M will be 5. Each of which, when running, suffers breakdown. When these machines are running, these machines become out of order or breakdown at an average rate of 2 per hour. Okay, it means that lambda is equal to 2 machines per hour, because when the machines break down, when the machines suffers breakdown, then the machine will come into the workshop. It means that the arrival rate, that is lambda, is equal to 2 machines per hour. After that, there are 2 servicemen and only one man can work on 1 machines. Now it is assumed that there are 2 servicemen, so S will equal to 2 and only one man can work on 1 machine. That is, only one serviceman can work on 1 machine at a time. If n machines are out of order, okay, let us suppose that there are n machines which are out of order, n is strictly greater than 2, then n minus 2 of them have to wait until a serviceman is free. Then n minus 2 machines will wait for the service, because the 2 servicemen will serve 2 machines. Okay, after that n minus 2 of them will wait for the serviceman to be free. Now once a serviceman start work on a machine, the time to complete the repair has an exponential distribution with mean of 5 minutes. It means that mu is given as 1 upon 5 minutes per machines. Okay, now we will calculate this into per hour. So then I will multiply this by 60 and I will get 12 machines per hour. Okay, now find the distribution of the number of machines out of action at a given time. Now we have to find out the number of machines which are out of action at a given time. For this, we will find out the number of machines which are in the queue and number of machines which are in the system, because machines which are in the queue and which are in the system are out of action. So in order to find number of machines out of action at a given time, we will calculate number of machine in the queue and number of machine in the system. So here, average number of machines out of action at a given time, LQ, that is number of machine in the queue, which is n goes to s plus 1. Here s is 2, so s plus 1 into 5, that is capital M, into n minus s, that is n minus 2 into Pn. Now putting n is equal to 3, 2 plus 1, 3, n minus 3, that is 3 minus 2, 1, and then 4, okay, so 4 minus 2, 2, and then 5, so 3. Okay, now I will calculate 3, 4 and 5. For this, we are given with the method. Now here n is 3, that is number of customer in the system are greater than number of server, so I will use this one, okay, this method for calculating Pn. Here n is greater than number of s, so it is m factorial, so that is 5 factorial upon 5 minus n factorial. Here n I has assumed that 3, so 5 minus 3, that is 2 factorial, into s factorial. S factorial is 2 into s, that is 2, n minus s, that is 1, and lambda upon mu is 1 by 6 raised to power 3 into P0. Now after calculating, I will get 0.029. Okay, similarly I will calculate P4. Okay, this is P4, and similarly P5. Okay, now after putting the value of P3, P4 and P5 here, I will get LCAP is equal to 0.0412 machines. That is, number of machines in the queue is 0.041 machines. Now I will calculate number of machines in the system. So for this, I have method n goes to 0 to s minus 1 into Pn plus n goes to s to m and Pn. Okay, here s is equal to 2, so 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, and s is equal to 2 to capital M 5. So I will get P1, P2, P3, P4 and P5. Now putting the value, first of all I will calculate P1. Now I will calculate P1 from this method. Here number of servers are number of servers are greater than n. So in this case, Pn will be equal to this method. Okay, and I will calculate P1 and P2 from this one, because s is greater than or equal to n, that is number of server is equal to number of customer. And P3 you can take value from here, that is which you had already calculated LQ. So P3, P4 and P5. After putting the value, I will get these terms. Okay, after simplifying, putting P0 value here, and then I will get 0.887 machines. Okay. After that, find the average time an out of action machine has to spend. Now we have to calculate the average time out of action machine, that is, which is out of order. Spend waiting for the repair, that is, the machine has to spend waiting for the repair to start. Okay, it means that we have to calculate the average time of machine in the queue and being repaired. After that, we will calculate average time of machine in the system. So I had written here, average waiting time an out of action machine has to spend waiting for the repair and be repaired is equal to WQ LQ upon lambda into M minus LS. This is effective arrival rate. Okay. Now putting the value of LQ here, lambda is equal to 2, M is equal to 5, minus LS is equal to 0.887. After calculating, I will get 0.005 hours. Okay. Now, waiting time in the system. Here, putting the value LS lambda M into LS. Okay. I will get these terms and then 0.108 hours. This is the average waiting time an out of action machine has to spend waiting for repair and being repaired. Okay. So friends, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.